Hey there, NFL fans. It's your host here once again. It is Rai, and I'm back to do another week of the NFL picks for week 6. Wow, week 6. Like I said, this whole entire season so far, it flies by like a snap. But anywho, I'm going to tell all the NFL fanatics how I did last week in week number 5. Get this. Way better the last 2 weeks, so I snapped it. 10 wins and 4 losses. I'm clapping. I'm very, very proud of myself. So, hopefully it continues for a brand new week, for week 6, and it kicks off tonight for Thursday Night Football. The defending Super Bowl champions, the Denver Broncos, versus the rival, the San Diego Chargers in San Diego. Now, a quick story on the Denver Broncos. They have a terrific defense. Everything is clicking. I think this is a better Denver Bronco team than last season when they won the whole entire thing. Peyton Manning retired this off season, and a lot of people were kind of disappointed, but things happen. He should retire as a Colt. But I am just an NFL fan, like everyone else is, Now he's making these direct TV commercials like he really needs the extra money, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I gotta say. But I'm going Denver. It might be a good game, it might be a total blowout. I will check it out regardless. Next game, speaking of blowouts, the Buffalo Bills will be at home versus the San Francisco 49ers. The Buffalo Bills dominate their opponent last Sunday. I did not pick them. I know, shame on me. The Niners have not been good for a few years now since the Super Bowl against the Ravens. Remember that blackout at the Super Bowl? That was, or Paul George. That was a Super Bowl moment. And all the good stuff. And I'm going Buffalo. Niners, they need a lot of help. That's all I gotta say. Okay, next matchup. The Chicago Bears will be at home again versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bears were on the road against the Colts. I picked the Colts, and guess what? The Colts beat the Bears. It was a very good game. This backup quarterback is way better than Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler don't give a darn about the Bears. You just care about the old money dollar, like most of the players do. And speaking of Jay Cutler, he's not going to play this Sunday. I know a lot of people says, yes. It's just throwing hand or thumb. I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe playing too many video games. I'm going with the Bears. Both teams are garbage this early season, but I'm going with my Bears this time. Watch. I pick the Bears, they'll lose. Because it seems like every time I pick the Bears, they lose. If I don't pick them, they win. That's how it works. Okay, next matchup, the Detroit Lions will be at home versus the Los Angeles Rams. Rams are pretty good this early season, so that's my upset pick. I'm going with the Rams. Next matchup, the Tennessee Titans will be at home versus the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland is 0 for 5 this early season. It's pathetic. Most likely they're going to fire the head coach. The assistant coach, the whole works. So I'm going Tennessee. Next matchup, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Miami Dolphins will be in Miami. Miami is like an up and down kind of team, like the Chicago Bears. I'm going Steelers. Steelers, they draft good. They got a good coaching staff. They got a good GM. Neither say more, And they have a lot of championships in their history. How many times did the Bears win a championship? Exactly. Or Miami. Sorry, I kind of messed up there. I'm going with the Steelers. Next matchup, Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Patriots will be at home versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Tom Brady looked like he never lost a beat since he got off his suspension. This guy is the man. I don't give a darn what anybody says out there. Hate him, love him. He's a future Hall of Famer. I don't give a darn. He's freaking awesome. The Bengals are just an up and down team, and probably the Patriots are going to demolish this game, or it might come down to a field goal. Okay, so next matchup, the Carolina Panthers versus New England. I'm sorry. Let me start over on that part. The Carolina Panthers versus New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees and company. The Saints hardly lost at home, and Carolina is 1-4 this early season. That's bad. And they went to the Super Bowl last year. So what the heck happened? Nothing's clicking. And the starting quarterback is back from the concussion. So they just look quick recap or quick NFL news. Next matchup, Eli and the New York Giants will be at home versus the Baltimore Ravens. I hate both teams, or actually I don't like the Giants. Eli is not a great quarterback. You know, he's having he makes some bad passes. That's his fault. Everyone's fault is everyone's got to work as a team. So I am going with let me see here. I might just pick the Giants just for the heck of it. Next matchup, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Washington Redskins. Washington's at home. Philly lost last week, so they want to bounce back from that bad taste in their mouth. So I'm going with Philly. Next matchup, the Oakland Raiders will be at home versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going with Oakland. Oakland is trying to make a run at the playoffs. I know I shouldn't really talk about playoff talk, but something else to discuss about the games. Okay, next matchup, the Green Bay Packers will be at home versus the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going with Dallas for a huge, mega upset, and see what I do with the rookie quarterback and our rookie running back. Let's see. Probably Green Bay will demolish Dallas. Okay, next matchup, the Seattle Seahawks will be at home versus Atlanta Falcons. I know Atlanta have a very, very great offense, but on the other hand, Seattle has a great defense. So what one's going to give, we'll find out on Sunday. So I'm going with Seattle. Next matchup for Sunday Night Football, the Houston Texans will be home versus Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. Wow, Colts are on TV twice this week. Shocker, huh? Well, back-to-back weeks. I'm going with Houston. Both teams are all busted up big time. Offense, defense. It's sad, isn't it? Houston lost their big-time defense player, AJ White. Or AJ White. I'm probably totally messed up his last name, but you know what I'm talking about. He's out for the year. Again, his back injury. Now, last but not least, for Monday Night Football, I don't think this is going to be a good matchup on paper, but when it comes down to the game, it might be a good matchup. The Arizona Cardinals will be at home versus the New York Jets. Now, Jets, sorry Jets fans, you guys are a total mess too. Keep us up, then you guys not going to be able to be in the playoff picture. Why you guys not running a game? I have no idea. Why in the heck did you have this Ryan? I cannot pronounce his quarterback's name. The one game he threw 6 picks. Why? I don't understand that. If that happened, they should just bench him for the 3rd pick. I'm going with Arizona. Sorry, Jets fans, but if you're loyal to your team, that is great. So that's my recap from week 5, and those are my picks for week 6. And this is what I do for the end of the picks is the percentages for these games. So sit back, relax, and write these things down if you want to, or listen up if you have a bet with your friends, family, or etc. Okay, first thing first, the Denver versus the Chargers matchup. 82% Denver, 18% Chargers. Wow, that's a no-brainer, huh? But it could be a huge upset for tonight, for Thursday Night Football. Okay, Buffalo and Niners matchup. 94% Buffalo, 6% Niners. Wow. Chicago-Jacksonville matchup. Chicago, 56% and 44% Jacksonville. That's pretty good. That's pretty fair. Detroit and LA matchup. 74% Detroit, 26% Rams. Tennessee-Cleveland matchup. 94% Tennessee, 6% Cleveland. Pittsburgh and Miami matchup. 96% Pittsburgh, 4% Miami. Patriots and Cincinnati matchup. 97% Patriots and 3% Bengals. Carolina and New Orleans, 33% Carolina and 67% Saints. Wow. Giants and Baltimore matchup. 71% Giants and 29% Baltimore. Philly and Washington matchup. 70% Philly, 30% Washington. Oakland and Kansas City matchup. 77% Oakland, 23% KC, Kansas City. Okay. Green Bay and Dallas matchup. 79% Green Bay, 21% Dallas. Seattle and Arizona matchup. 66% Seattle, 39%. That's Atlanta. I'm sorry, I messed up when I said Arizona. That's Atlanta. Okay, Houston and Colts matchup. 60% Houston and 40% Colts. And that's for Sunday Night Football. For Monday Night Football, Arizona and the Jets matchup. Listen to this. 92% Arizona and 8% Jets. So if you pick the Jets, that would be a huge upset for your team. So that wraps it up. If you like this, my picks, recap, and the other stuff I discussed, give this thing a thumbs up. That really means a lot. I love who you think gonna win in week 6. Comment down below or email me if you have my email or whatever. I really appreciate it. Or however you if you find this post, or if I post it on your Facebook or whatever, I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe and all that great stuff. Talk to you later, and good luck with your teams. Enjoy the games. Kick off tonight for week 6. Hopefully all the games are very, very good. Maybe one of them or all of them will go over overtime. Or it might come down to the wire. Who knows? So this wraps it up. Your host here, Team Rai. I'm sorry, that's my other YouTube name. Rai, and I'll talk to you on the flip side. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you next NFL picks, and that'll be week number 7. Have a good one, and this is Rai. Once again, is sign off.